why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
That is
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there. No, that's wrong!
They did not.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
Huh? Why?
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through.
Well, it's the most important movie ever made. I never actually seen the whole
That's why
movie.
you think it's impossible.
Kind of reflects society.
I see. I get your point.
Aww. And here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and
We're
boring and
watching it.
unpopular. Your
Welcome
life
to the
is
Raven
You're
meaningless.
watching it?
Like
Okay.
what you see, drop a
I'll
follow.
watch it.
I respond
Mr.
better to
Command
praise,
Type.
you know.
But
It's
if the
changed.
killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
He was taking a nap under
Byakuya
the
was
table.
probably killed under the table.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
Yeah, he was
So
coming.
Byakuya snuck under the table for
Because the
reasons
knife
unknown.
he taped under the
And
table,
that's
he
when
planned
was
on
killed.
killing someone, and then someone killed him. That's what
Then,
happened.
shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
They stabbed him
That
with
does
a
make
thing.
sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he'd dive under the table.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
Embarrassing pose. Display problem. This guy's doing on the table because of that. Party dishes, fire door, check his cat, murder threat.
Crap!
Shit. Probably this one.
Crap!
No! Shit. Jump on the table because... Did I use this already?
Crap!
Was being unusually cautious about the dangerous items. If that's the case, I don't know that I could cover that. Oh, because a knife. Maybe.
I can prove it with this!
Duh.
It probably
Stupid.
has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there, so in order to get it, he moved under the table.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot
Doubt. He
deny
wanted to kill
the
someone.
possibility.
And there was, like, paint underneath it, and they're using those.
But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
Because
If he knew
his...
beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right? Then,
What are you
instead of
yelling at?
knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
What? You seem...
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
This is almost like a real trial!
There's only one weak spot from spawning. There will be various weak spots heading your way. No matter how many weak spots there are, there will only be one lie. I hate these ones. Alright.
dumb. Fucking with a bunch of idiots.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table
No, kill
during
me,
the
kill me.
blackout.
Dumb.
That sounds correct. If that's the case,
Good job.
during the blackout, Mr. Ham must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black! It was so dark I couldn't see my food! Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
No, that's
Night
wrong.
vision goggles, bro.
No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
Oh, bitch. She just was like, ah!
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer
That
used
guy
those
shouldn't
night
get
vision
known
goggles, not
Dead by
Byakuya.
daylight.
I will. Surprise, just kidding, I'm sorry. Oh, a rebuttal showdown. Alright. That one's new.
Where is Twisted?
Sleeping.
Down the way.
I don't know.
If you just use common, the killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
I can't back down!
What? That's dumb.
What? What the fuck is that?
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
I can't back down!
What? That's not okay.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in reality. That's what so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Oh no.
Damn it! If you just use common sense, the killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
I can't back down!
Oh, there we go.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, that's what happened. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
What?
Damn it! If you just use common sense, the killer obviously used those night. That's gotta be it.
There we go.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could
did
have
not
killed Byakuya
use-
even in the dark. I mean, in reality, so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Fuck, she's pushing me back.
Damn it! If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
I can't back down!
I get it now. Oh shit! There we go.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night, then they could have killed
No.
Byakuya even in reality. That's what happened. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
What?
Damn it! If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta
No,
be
he
it.
didn't.
I can't back down!
Ah, this bitch is kicking my ass.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they
They
could have killed
didn't
Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, That's what happened. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Why?
Damn it!
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision. That's gotta be it.
I can't back down!
Bitch, I'm pushing your back. There you go.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used them, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, that's so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene. Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in reality. That's so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Rebecca about the night vision gods. I need to refute Murr's claim with evidence.
Because if they used night vision, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, that's what happened. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
What the hell? Seriously?
If
Oh
you
my
just
god.
the killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
That's not it, lady.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, that's so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
He's a badass.
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene. Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality,
Oh, I see what's going on.
so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene. Because if they used them, then they could have killed Byakuya even in reality. That's so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
How did I do that last time with the sword?
Because if they used night vision goggles,
Oh, okay.
then they
There
could
you
have killed Byakuya even in the in reality. That's so those goggles were planned in it. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Yeah, I know I found a hole in their argument.
Because if they used them, they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, that's so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Bitch,
Allow
got
me
it.
to cut through those words!
Difficult.
No, Byakuya was definitely the one.
Definitely?
Inside the duralumin case Byakuya had, we found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that duralumin case as well. Woohoo! I said assume!
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
Oh,
When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
You totally mean that in a perverted way.
Finder, because the night vision goes too, and it's not possible.
I see! There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? He probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
So that's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid? Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond, being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well.
It's 'cause there's a
one
note.
thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew. Someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing
he
eye?
was.
You think so too, right, Hajime?
Nothing I need here.
There we go.
I can prove it with this. Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
The hell is this?
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
It looks like a threatening letter someone sent for him.
So, who's the someone?
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me!
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
Those are still lies!
Doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter.
What do you mean?
By gathering everyone in one place. He tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. A strong sense of responsibility.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone?
I see. Strong sense of responsibility.
I still think it was these Zuko's guy.
Screw that noise!
Or
Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, obviously, the killer.
I agree with you.
It was me. I put the letter in there. Among Us, who the one who killed Bianca?
Enough already! Show
Blind
yourself,
playthrough,
you
yeah.
coward!
Pretty much. Blue alien.
If they were willing to come forward, they never
I'm
would
just
have
playing it
committed
up
a
through
murder
the,
in the first place.
Class trial though. Because I gotta switch over to DVD.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife,
I told you it was
then how
his
did
knife.
Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark,
He don't believe you.
it would have been difficult
It
to see it
is,
in that
yeah.
darkness.
He took it.
All lies.
It was the glowing
I
feet.
see!
Glowing feet.
Glowing
What if the
feet.
glowing
Yeah.
paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark. Which means
It was
whoever set
General
up the
Mustard.
blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. Which means it was you! Pekoyama!
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
Not the killer. Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
With Peko's height, I don't think
That'd be
she'd
another
be
tall
able to
person.
reach the circuit breaker.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
No, that's not what happened.
This dude fucking dipped without me.
Rude.
Since Peko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
It's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
I agree with that. No, Peko is telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
I'm crushing on
It's
Peko.
nothing like that at all. Nikumaru's account is actually Peko's alibi.
Oh yeah, she's in the bathroom.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party
Can you
started.
imagine being a blackout and
And it
being on
was
the
finally
shitter? That'd
freed
be
up
scary.
after Byakuya's body was
You're
Then
like,
the person who was in the bathroom that whole time.
Everyone else besides Pekka was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Pecco.
I guess that would be true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier!
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you are so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. Shit.
shit.
Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking
That's
a shit.
terrible.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Her stomach's
Don't
hurting.
worry, the smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time.
They're
Did you
like
get
to the
food
eight.
poisoning or something?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom.
Hey, how did it
When my
feel
fucking
to
dude go?
do your business in the dark? Did
He
you...
wasn't just raised in a
Sorry,
locker
sorry.
room. That's where he was born.
Once he knows her, he wasn't just raised in the locker room. That's where he was born, in his arms.
Seriously, stop it. But still, your stomach pain. Was that...
Hey, what's the deal?
Yeah, he's
Don't
rough.
butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any
Now, right there,
investigating.
Sakura.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives? If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see.
Oh, I'm getting fucked up here.
The only people that ate.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think? No, that's wrong!
No, it's impossible that laxatives were
Yeah, I'm
slipped
with
into the
chocolate.
food in the dining hall because
You're eating
Pekka wasn't
laxatives?
the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I feel totally fine. It said that the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
I do not like that cook.
Apologize for causing a scene. Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
Ooh,
There's
getting
this
violent there.
bickering.
Let's just dismiss Pecco's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout. Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us. Trashy skank?
I think she tripped over it. That's what happens. She's so clumsy. Bob Marley?
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
Oops.
Crap!
Too early.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
They probably messed with the breaker.
Ah!
Crap!
Messing
Who
up
tripped
stuff.
the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the
I
head.
need to get good, is that what you said?
Did they throw a stone
We
and
need to
hit
get
it?
good.
No, you're good.
Maybe they used a remote control?
They probably messed with the breaker.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Ah, I did it again. Jesus
Crap!
Who tripped the breaker and how did
I'm
they
too
do it?
jumpy.
If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
It's probably way
Maybe
too
they
whole
used a
story.
remote
Jumping
control.
at everything.
They probably messed with the breaker.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
Yes.
I agree with that.
Power surge.
It's just as Mahiru said. The blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
And you found them right after the blackout.
You're doing
Irons
better
were
than
still
me
on,
on my
right?
first go around with this game.
Oh yeah.
So by
The
leaving those
first game,
irons on in the storage room, they
I
deliberately
freaking-
caused a power surge.
I did pretty bad.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
Ooh, he's gonna make me do the thing.
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
No, not that one.
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? Then that means everyone who was in the dining when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect. If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the store. Then that means everyone who was when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
There you go.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. If the irons come, then the killer had to go to the
it's right
storage
there.
room before that
Damn it.
and turn
Literally
on the
just saw it.
iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
Literally just saw it.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. If the then the killer had to go to the
it's right
storage
there.
room before that and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
Trying.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the... If the irons caused the blackout...
Allow me to cut through those
God,
words.
that was hard.
The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred. The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
Air conditioner!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham Hands died around that time too!
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see! I understand! Indubitably!
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So
who it
once they
is.
set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If
Once this class
so,
trial
even
finished,
if
guys,
Pekka was in
I'm
the
jumping on
office,
DVD,
it
so-
still would have been possible to cause a
Let's see
blackout.
what that is.
Indubitably.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Regarding the energy usage,
I'm alive, it's
they
me.
probably asked Monokuma about it. Dun dun dun! Is she right? Such a hateful bear! You deserve to die 1,000 deaths!
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. Even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys. There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins.
Why is
That's
he being
what I
creepy?
believe.
Nagito?
Huh?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just
Maybe
put
like
that
see-
minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the blackout occurred.
I think it's him
Question
now. It's
is,
creepy.
who caused it? Right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air
Oh boy,
conditioners.
yeah, that's Nagito. He's knuckin' futz.
He's crazy.
Setting
Oh,
up
that's
the
not
irons
great.
in the storage
Oh,
room
it's
could have been done before
starting to scare me.
Byakuya set foot in the old building.
Just electrocuted
What
my
a
ass.
shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Fortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue leads to the killing. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing
What
in
is he
others?
talking about?
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
He's just like,
You guys only think there's something wrong with me.
he's just like, why
because
don't we
there's
just give up
something
and
wrong
die?
with you. Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
What the hell?
I don't want to do this either.
Me too! Please, take me home already! I want to go home and eat candies! Stop it. If everyone acts like this,
Bitch.
I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down. We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer
This
anyway.
is the ultimate hope guy, and he's freaking being despair.
wrong. I think...
Did you say something?
We've already found a...
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
I see. Then care to tell me...
First of all,
We came
let's
in
try
like a
thinking about how the
wrecking
killer was able
ball.
to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that?
No, not that.
Let's try examining the situation.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
Well, it's not that.
Here!
Killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
Yeah,
desk
it is,
lamp?
Good.
I hope you don't mean they
It's
turned on a
recorded.
light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used
They follow the
desk lamp.
cord. Oh, wait. The power cord.
I can prove it with this. They didn't turn the desk lamp on.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the glowing paint to
What
find the
a
knife.
baraka.
Wow, Papa Grappa. I'm gonna twist it. I'm jumping on DVD in a second. I gotta finish this trial. Chill out, Grandpa.
That makes 4 of us.
The next what? That does make 4 of us, because only... It's not Nakamura. You know what? I think it's him.
You're the only one!
You're fucked.
Nagi,
fucking raping this
it was you, wasn't it?
Me?
I'm a straight up badass. You think it's the one with the X? You think it's the one with the X? Why?
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
That's just a coincidence.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the
I don't
knife
think
under
it's
the
the one with the X on
table?
his... It was when he was cleaning.
I see! Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously! That's all just a coincidence!
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder...
Dumb.
Is something like
Fucking
that even
retards.
possible? Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the
If they're
drawing
supposed
to
to kill
pick who cleaned the
someone, why
dining
bother
hall.
hiding anything? Just walk up and slit it through.
Okay, so why they bother hiding it? Okay, so if you get spotted for killing someone and people see you, you die. But if the murderer kills someone and the murderer doesn't get caught, everybody dies. And only the murderer walks
Please
free.
get one if they're caught, they'll be executed.
Yeah, that's that one, yeah.
You rigged
Thanks,
the
man.
drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it? I don't know
Chris
if
is
you're
not
the
on.
killer or not, but regardless,
Yeah,
it
he's in
proves
chat.
that you're suspicious,
No.
right?
No.
If that's the case,
So everyone
that
is
strange
supposed
speech
to
you
kill
made
someone
earlier,
but not get
that
caught.
was part of your plan,
Ideally, or live there forever and not
You
kill
got us to
each
lower
other
our
at all.
and tried to hide the fact that you did it.
6 people
Didn't you,
survived
motherfucker?
the first game out of 16.
Well,
They escaped.
just admit it already!
No, killing is supposed to happen until one is left. Not everyone has to kill.
Yeah, not everyone has to
Tell
kill.
me you object to this.
There's like, and you can only kill up to 2 people on the original.
We investigated together. You're so kind.
The final trial is they had to guess who was the person, the mastermind, or else they all get executed. The 6 remaining people.
Nagito,
Them.
say something.
But if the killer is identified in the trial, everyone dies and the killer would get away.
Yep. It was him. My friend! My friend was the bad guy. Oh, shit.
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death! Ah, how wonderful!
What the fuck? Oh, he has despair. He's not a hope.
Let's cut to the
Honestly,
chase.
the judge
You're
knows
correct.
everything about every
It was
murder.
my doing
Yeah, he
all
knows
along.
everything.
So confusing, lol.
I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started.
Who's he talking to?
Blue.
I'm the
Interesting.
one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the
You
dark.
damn kids and your strange games.
The strange games.
And
They're
of
great.
course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no
Playing this
way
game
I'd knowingly
is
whip out a knife in front of everyone.
Yeah, that's
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, you all saw how that
Came in like a leg and
twist ending like this. I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery.
Why not?
Byakuya performed admirably. Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature?
It was
Were you
never
lying
hope.
to us this entire time?
Lie? That's outrageous! There's no way someone like me could ever like me. I understand better than anyone else. I'm too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. Too disdain to actually try it. I've made peace with the fact that I'm lowly, insignificant,
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th.
Oh no!
Just like me.
Oh no! No, I've been
Yes.
caught! It just seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th, just like me. Ah! I've been called out!
You lose. Game over.
Exactly anime Among Us.
It's anime. I've been called out! Oh no!
Laugh.
I've been called out. Feels bad.
That's quite the hobby you have there.
You're sick.
But, like,
You're sick.
now's not really the time to bring it up.
Deny.
Hey, Nagito. If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at.
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think
No.
somewhere
This game's
deep
kind
in
of
my
like
heart, I was
Apex or
probably
Fortnite,
hoping to
except for you got magic
I bet
powers.
if that really was my reason,
Fucking like
at
you can
least
fuck
some
people
of
and
you
you can
would
throw
feel sorry
rocks at
for me.
people.
Are you making fun of us?
Yeah, it's
By
fair.
threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to
Only
manipulate
took me
his
like 30 minutes
actions.
to download, too. Quick as shit.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur.
That
Who the
reminds
fuck
me,
is James?
Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
In the dining hall. I not expect him at first. That's the plot twist.
Oh, I get it.
Freeze,
If Echo was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
People, shoot them with
Threatening
frozen
letter,
arrows,
along with all your
electrocute their
suggestions.
bitch
It was all a trap to
then the
manipulate.
different abilities
That's true.
stack on top of each other.
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well,
Talent is ultimate unlucky student. Ultimate baby space. Ultimate transporter, ultimate unlucky. He's ultimate lucky student.
360 no scope. Chow.
You're the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
that's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
Freeze, bitch.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty.
Enough. That, more importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to
They
get
killed
killed,
our leader! How dare you!
it's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
You killed him?
You're not making any sense!
That's the lucky. Why did he get caught? Because there's the ultimate unlucky. There's the ultimate lucky unlucky student.
Let's start the damn vote already.
Please! Monokuma!
Please, wait!
Huh?
It is...
Oh no! What?
What are you saying?
I already know that... If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out.
For now?
Simply listen. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
I'm invisible.
Plot twist.
Oh yeah, that's the worst part.
Oh, this is the worst part. Oh yeah.
I think it's
killer is so obviously Nagito!
Legendary. He has already confessed.
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with a knife he hit. Crap!
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
I don't ever notice white noise, so...
He has already confessed.
Don't notice white noise.
That bastard Nagito is the one who did
Circle
it.
of salt.
He killed Byakuya with a knife he hit.
Oh, never mind. Thanks for wasting our time, skanky bitch!
Then let's prepare to cast our votes.
It's strange, because you're from the office, which must most likely encounter a crime scene.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
He has already
Because he was stabbed at her?
Don't forget you can open the menu to realize what your truth bullets are for if you've forgotten anything.
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with a knife he hit.
Kill the city.
Ah!
You're fucking retarded.
Hold on.
Thanks for wasting our time, skanky bitch!
Then let's prepare to cast our votes.
I think it's strange. Christopher Ronald must know something that encountered a crime scene.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
He has already confessed.
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with a knife he hit.
Never mind.
Oh, it's a knife he hit?
Thanks for wasting our time, skanky bitch!
Rude, wow. I almost slapped that girl upside the face.
Cast our votes.
Must know something about the crime scene.
Huge black hole teaser.
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
Looks like you're gonna have a black hole for the pit.
It's the student handbook button.
Looks like they had before.
He has a...
You staring at a black hole.
Plus the next on the table was water discovered.
Doesn't that sound fun?
They're sending guard outside until they came in the old building.
Be mad about anything.
There better not be a black hole event.
That's what I said. Says right here.
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with a knife he hit.
Nope. Hold on.
Crap!
I think it's strange
I think it's Chocolate's account.
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
Dude, what?
Crap!
There better not be a black hole event. Why would they copy? Better not. They 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 better not do it.
He has already confessed.
There's a new map.
A new map.
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with a knife he hit.
A girl! Yeah, I don't like girls. They're disgusting.
Thanks for wasting our time, skanky bitch!
She's big ass. Then let's prepare to cast our votes.
She's big ass.
Let's try that.
Lady, I want a cheeseburger.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
Rude. I'll just keep doing it. I have a ton of health. It's okay.
I think it's strange that...
Black hole event, I'll be very upset.
Did you download the game?
Yes, I'm downloading.
He has already confessed.
It's awesome.
The hell is this?
I've been electrocuting the shit out of
I'm messing up. I'm trying to figure it
That
out.
bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with a knife he hit.
There's that fire and electric wind.
Going from what Homer says at the end of the segment, I've rewritten much.
Ice. Then let's prepare to
And he gets to pick one that you start with in the beginning of the match. And then you get another gauntlet on your other arm.
I think it's strange that...
My bad.
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
You fucked.
Sometimes I get like totally like not confused but like overwhelmed.
He has already confessed.
I think you just get overwhelmed.
You know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife you hid. No, that's wrong.
That's wrong.
And you can pretty much like fly almost like floating in the air. Pretty cool.
That knife might not be the murder weapon.
That's what the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
But, based on the entry clues on Byakuya's
You just have to
body,
get used to
the actual weapon should 5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife!
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Wow.
Not a whorehouse!
Damn, that's brutal.
Why are you threatening her?
Is
Oh,
this
we're gonna
what you're
break the
trying
game.
to say,
Everybody's
Nikon?
using their
As
ability
long
at the
as
same
we
time.
can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon.
I'll sell your ass to a whorehouse.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikon's the one who said it.
I'm sorry!
But if it's ultimate despair and he's lucky, he probably wants everyone
Hey,
to die.
Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
What happened during the blackout? Ugh! If you cross your...
Don't get distracted! Our lives are at stake,
Another
you know?
enemy button. Just gotta find
Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna
Nobody can see in the dark. No matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
No, that's not it.
Not it.
Crank up my electrical
What's
ability.
not it?
Nice.
Crap!
Oh, someone was underneath the floor.
It's fucked. Yeah, you did.
Crap!
What? Fucking Speaker J's in there.
Beyond your sight.
Damn it, I needed that. Fucking a-hole. Fuck this guy.
Crap!
Beyond your sight? What does that even mean?
You got 6 cents.
It was person in the chef guy did it. LUL.
The chef did it? No, it wasn't. He had stab wounds. It wasn't poison. And 3 people ate the food. Only 1 person got sick. Embarrassing photos. I don't know.
Yes, we did one the kind of poison that stabs you.
Poisoning people, huh?
Crap!
What?
Pretty dicks. Yeah, what? Why?
That deadly protein poison.
Weird video, bro.
I can prove it with this.
Oh, there we go. Her count.
Gets you every time.
Even if we couldn't see what happened,
poison
Stab wounds, yeah.
sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right?
It solidifies in the body and forces its way out.
That's
It forces its way
You
out.
were the one who told me, remember?
But only
Everyone was
to one
shouting during
person.
the blackout?
They all ate the same. Well, 3 people ate.
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here?
It's a selective poison.
This is...
Ow!
Nagito.
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this,
Peter,
you
get out
know.
of the TV.
You guys?
Sit down or something.
Where are you?
Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from
Soda Pop Man.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
You've got me deep with your knife of truth.
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark...
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
It almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened. As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife, but Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow! After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys.
So he's
Lost sight of
murder
the glowing paint. And I didn't
But
even
it
know
wasn't
it
him.
powered before I realized it. The lights had come back on. Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth!
It's a long boss, bro.
But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
Nailed it. Who the fuck? Suspended?
I want to kill you now. Move forward, lad.
Yep, you're suspended.
Well now.
What? Whoever fails to guess the right kill or other saved it and melt away like butter?
Now then.
LOL.
And of you're so evil.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, okay, I'm gonna stop here. Because I didn't think this is a long one. I don't know why.
I don't really like elephants.
Oh, hold on.
I'm Monami. The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed. No, I'm not gonna believe it.
Probably Mexico.
So do your best. And don't forget to save Redruth.
Well, what now? If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away.
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is...
There's still more?
Based on what
I want to find out what happens.
Is there something wrong with
Class
that?
trials are sometimes as long or longer than the free time trials.
Even if that's true...
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about your looks.
What? Nope. Because Nocturne doesn't have a knife, because there's no blood on Nagito, because Nagito doesn't have any dust on him, because he's...
I see! Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
Yes, that's it. Because under the table, lot
Dude, how
of
the
blood
fuck?
splattered everywhere. There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth.
If he stabbed Byakuya to death, it's strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
I didn't get any blood on me? That is weird.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
Something that might have been used to block. I guess we did see something.
We use the blanket. Or the... I'm so confused. Who the fuck killed him? It's annoying.
I can prove it with this. You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
Welcome to the Raven's Nest.
There are bloodstains. That settles
There's someone in the
Nagito used the
bathroom.
tablecloth to block the
Sherry
blood
said she had
splash.
stomachache.
But that was found in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you,
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, getting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone. That's not just impossible for someone like me.
then what does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
Kinda.
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that.
It's under the floorboards, dude. Someone stabbed him.
Inside of the tablecloth. But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same.
I don't understand at all!
No, the killer just stabbed him different.
I feel like I'm onto something, but
Under the table, but not under the table. Moving forward, we should put aside all
Important words for Hangman's... Oh, a Hangman's Goblin. Okay. What? Oh no.
It's just me and two other people.
Catch, release with X, and then if you do something, fire with X.
I get second place.
Oh no. Write the keyword in order based on the flying letters. Oh, that's complicated. First one stat, place things in the first clear floorboards. Oh no. Why did I do that wrong? I can't see the thing!
Yeah, they're both up there.
We're fucked. Where's my D? I need a D. Oh, what? What? Oh, you oh my god, you're stupid.
Well, yeah, of course.
Where the fuck is Zen? Oh my god, this game is killing me right now.
Got killed by some little 7 bitch. I got second, please.
Unless it's the. It's not the. Seriously?
Already fucked up.
UNDER under the TAT. What the? What is that? Oh my god. I need a D. Come on. Jesus. Oh my god, it took me to that he wants to D.
You don't have to have all the letters frozen at once.
Oh, you don't? So how the... I don't know how to do this.
Yeah, get good.
So done with this already. I'm gonna rage quit. That helps me not at all.
I believe it's triangle once they're frozen to send them down to the S.
It's not... Oh god. Oh my god, I can speed it up. There you go. Wow, thank you. Sorry.
There you go.
That hurts.
What an idiot. This guy's gonna get us killed.
Shit.
We're gonna die.
I don't play Fortnite. Fuck Fortnite. Dude, I'm not gonna play Fortnite. I'm gonna block you if you keep sending me Fortnite invites. I'm here too.
You won't.
I will.
Calm down. Don't be afraid, baby. I'm just messing with you.
I know.
No, the blind jack.
I'm gonna fail.
Because you're a failure.
I fucked up.
I'm gonna kill this idiot. You're gonna kill me. You have to just let me die.
I fucked up. Why do they make this one so hard? Oh my god.
Why do I get the feeling you're making this harder than it needs to be?
Wouldn't you fix the R's before it gets to T?
When I fix the R's? What do you mean? No, the letters have to go down.
Yeah, but like when you're speeding up to isn't necessarily good for your health. As someone with a light.
Oh.
Just saying.
True black and graduated. Alright, I'm gonna know.
This is mine.
It's not my end. Yes, I want to retry.
We will never give up.
Make sure you don't collide.
There you go. Yeah, I'm probably messing up.
You can move the letters once they're merged so they
Move the letters once they're merged so you don't collide when break. I see. There we go. Oh, I see what you're talking about. You don't want the letters.
That's gonna hurt.
That's gonna hurt.
Those two people are gonna bump unless you stop one.
No, they're not.
Jesus, give this man an H.
I know, right? Give me an H. Give me an H. And I had an H. There's no H.
He says, give me an H. It takes 2 hits to help.
Oh fuck, I had an H and it disappeared. There it is. Why is it not in stock? Gives me H as soon as you say that. And it's got. There we go. Fuck! Oh my god.
Vanna, can we get another H?
Oh my god. No, go away, go away, go away. Ah! He's gonna collide. What's with this H dude down there? Listen. Killing me, Smalls.
This is the worst RNG ever.
Right, this is horrible. Why did it blow that up? I don't understand.
There go now. We'll get Mori for the H.
I'll get Mori for this? Yeah, probably. Take a Mori. I prefer the that's gonna hit. Ouch. Come on, come on, come on. This is killing me. Oh my god. Stop.
Nothing but H now, LUL.
Right? Nothing but H. Like, I don't want the H anymore. Those T's. I don't need the T's anymore. Are you gonna collide? Ow.
Had I'd like to buy a vowel.
Jesus. That was obnoxious. That's gonna hit? It's gonna hit. Ow. No. The fuck? No! No! Nah! I don't care! No! There we go, there we go, there we go, go. Oh my god, now I'm not gonna get any R's. Oh, there's an R. Oh, fuck, I need an R. Oh my god! Jesus!
I thought you wanted the D.
Oh. No, floor, under the floor.
Got it! The killer must have stabbed... The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table.
Remaining.
If they stuck the weapon through one of the
it's
gaps,
18 seconds.
they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
If so, that means the killer...
I don't know that yet, but...
Oh no. It's this guy.
You're the only one! Hey, Gundam, you dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboard.
Who? He's so worried about his hearing.
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes. However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner.
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Could it be? Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass. But I am different. With the power of my 4 dark devas of destruction, it is of no concern. Truly, this is the evil 4th eye. Before the might of the evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room. One of my 4 dark devas of destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos. A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes. After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands.
There he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
And that has to be how the killer did. If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
I see. If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab, stab?
No, I'm not talking about your sound effects. You were saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party. So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards.
Who wasn't at the party again?
I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monomi over there can be my witness.
Yes! This Monomi over here is your witness!
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
Yep. Judging from the photo I took before the blackout,
it obviously has to be him.
Yay! It's decided!
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like, I can do it?
Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
See? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
Got his ass. I won again.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
Did you really get on? Step too slow. Gotta go faster.
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
And they could have stared at panties all day. Without going to the storage room in the dark.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know? That means you have no alibi!
No, that's wrong!
The fuck is the killer?
No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi.
Chewbacca's the killer.
Chewbacca's the killer.
What's going on?
They're outside.
Yeah, flush them
And
down
he's
the
like,
toilet.
I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
Yeah, hold it in mind.
Shut up!
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside. And he came to spy.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Oh no!
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
Then someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party.
Well, if someone disappeared...
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make Eggs Benedict without any eggs.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness. And that room was much closer.
But is it really impossible? It might be better if we examine that
It was super dark, you know?
It appears with the blackened or the spotless. Which is superior?
He's crazy.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Crap! The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
Crap! The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
It's not the kid.
Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Remember the case?
Is it really not possible?
The case?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
It's the case.
Crap! The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
Wait, does equipment?
Moving to the storage
kitchen
room
equipment
like
list
that.
have anything on it?
It's like making a seafood
No,
bowl
there wasn't a
without fish.
flashlight on there. There was no matches.
Is it really not possible?
So you see something in the case.
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision
All that
goggles?
else weird thing was the knife.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
Oh my god, fuck me.
Crap! The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Oh my god.
Crap! The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
What is it?
Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
It's the equipment list.
Really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
I agree with that.
I guess it's consent. Yeah, consent to agree with me.
I know. The killer had a light with him.
Oh, I was right? But where could they have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's written on the kitchen's equipment list.
20 forks, 20 knives, 20 spoons, 5 rounds, 3 rounds, 1. And plates and portable. Who the fuck would use a portable stove as a light?
It's the portable stove.
Portable stove?
Who does that? Like they're like, yeah, I'm gonna use a light for the
portable stove isn't powered by electricity.
What?
And it's also small enough to carry around. So, the killer used the portable stove to move from the hallway to the storage room during the blackout.
I see. I never...
Oh. What?
Oh, I wasn't making a perverted joke or anything. It's really not a perverted joke. I'm
Repeating yourself just makes it even more suspicious.
Now then, Hajime. No, that's wrong. Will you be able to...
This guy's crazy. Oh my god.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned, it contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
Pearl so was used as light switch. I don't think we said it wrong. I guess for now.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned, it contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony? I can't back down!
What? Oh.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier?
I hate this guy. Let's just kill him.
The hall was too
I
dark
don't care if
to
he's
see
at
the
the black
office.
end. Everyone just dies.
The light from the stove that you mentioned, it contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
This is tiring, GD.
Did you forget what Kazuichi
Dude, it
said
is
earlier?
tiring. Oh my god.
He said the hall was too dark to see the office.
These cases,
The light from the
this
stove
class
that
trial
you
is way longer than the first game. Like, the trials weren't that long in the first game.
Or are you intentionally doubting
They're like
his
throwing in curveballs left and right, and it's ridiculous.
I can't back down!
Bro!
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned, it contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
No, I know this. I got it.
I don't doubt what Kazuichi
Okay.
said. What are you trying to say? The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was so if a light was shining in such a dark hallway.
Oh, I did it wrong.
Wouldn't Kazuichi, after all, he was walking near the hallway, right? The reason Kazuichi couldn't
I
see
sure
the
about
office
this.
because the hallway was so if a light was shining in such a dark hallway. Crap!
Like,
the reason Kazuichi couldn't see it was because the hallway was dark, right? So if the light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't after all, he was walking near the hallway, right?
Fire door.
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see it was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway...
No.
Crap! The reason Kazuichi couldn't see it was because the hallway was... So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? Allow me to cut through those words!
Nagito, did you forget?
Huh? What are you talking about?
There should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway. If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway. Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door. So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the light still wouldn't peek out.
I see. You actually noticed the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate... Oh, you still don't remember your talent, do you?
Who cares about that right now?
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone...
You sound so scary. You sure like to piss us off. How about...
Hey! It's okay if you got... More importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already?
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch.
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
We're gonna do it.
You're obviously the killer, right?
If you think I am, I really don't
He
mind.
just wants to die, he doesn't care.
Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it. No matter what it is.
You never know
You never know
it was me,
if he was twisted. He's like, you're telling me to call you the killer even though I don't want to condemn the person. There's no other way, right? Person used the hallway, fire doors covered, portable stove to move in the dark, stuff on the floorboards, stab vehicles, death using glowing paint as a mark. The killer I think of is... Oh no, it has to be someone small, not chalky. Wait, sorry. Accuse yourself? No, I'm not gonna accuse myself. I'm just gonna accuse everybody. Wait, she didn't do it. No, okay, hold on.
Chef guy because he sucks.
Oh yeah, the chef guy sucks, dude. I hate that guy.
You're the only one!
Oh, it was. Oh!
What? Terry's the killer?
What are you talking about? There's no way! Of course, that's simply my assumption. Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer? Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen. That's it? That's the only reason you're treated? You're cruel! Cruel?
For the ultimate cook to get so upset.
Call me shit.
You follow aspersions like this,
The voice
we'll
and
be there
comment.
to support the future of the culinary arts.
LUL.
That's right. For the future of...
So, what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy?
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
Yeah, let's try some asbestos.
Why are you interfering?
Let's assume that the killer used a light.
Poison that staff.
And that they used the fire door to mask that light. And that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. Then what? It's dark under the floorboards too. So how would they be able to stab Byakuya? You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
That's right.
There's no way you can answer, right?
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboards.
No. Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboards. The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
What? That sounds super important!
If there was a shiny mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right?
And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
I've got the power!
Stuff that'll shine your Baka's body. What? Oh, that's it. I don't know. Oh, you said a mark. Oh, a mark. Oh, a mark. Not a knife. Bloodstain on the table. AC timer.
I would say the freaking bloodstain under the table.
I did that one. Embarrassing pose. Oh no. Just kidding.
Crap!
The stuff's shining. Oh.
Crap!
It's something stupid. Marking shining by his body. Wait, knife?
I can prove it with this.
Oh my god, stupid.
The mark you're talking about is the glowing paint that was applied to the knife, right?
Ah, by using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved.
That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So, the killer used the mark that I
was a
prepared
bad
for
logic
finding the
leap for
knife
the game to
as a
make.
mark for stabbing.
Right, that was, yeah.
I see.
But if they were able to do that...
Well, Teru.
Seriously? Then can I ask everyone a question instead?
You again? Just...
Now. We should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak.
He just annoys me, that guy.
If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout. And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
She hurts.
Doesn't that prove Teru was...
That's right! But Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right?
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen. So I panicked and ran out of there. Of course, the hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the wall toward
Well, it's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
That sounds fishy.
If I remember correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by looking their sweat. So, if you want, you should try making me.
Rawr.
No way!
I just want to
You
knock
look
his little
greasy.
head off and stomp on it.
Right, he's
But I heard
stubborn.
Teru's voice in the dining hall! Ibuki swears on her honor!
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage room. Which means he's not the killer.
Oh, come on,
That's
people.
not it. Why? Why do you want to keep focused?
Oh, it is.
And one of you should be so proud of yourself. Now, Roger. Let me ask you again.
This ever end.
Right?
Did
This
you
is
go
the
to the
longest
storage
fucking
room
trial
during the
ever,
blackout?
bro. Like, these trials didn't
There's
even
no
last
way I
as
went
long
to
in
the
the first
storage
game.
room.
I'm like, what? This is the
I
first
was somewhere
blackout.
totally different.
Oh my god, what is this? Why did they
I
do this?
definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face. Maybe it was recording or something?
No.
Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right. As long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
Yeah, I mean, there's houses, they can sleep.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went
They
to the
have
storage
infinite
room.
food, pretty much. They have a
I was
market
somewhere
too for
totally
clothing.
different.
I can take whatever they want.
I definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face.
Bayoko.
Maybe it was
The guy that
recording or
died.
something?
If you're ever on trial as a possible murder
Nope,
suspect,
definitely a
and you're
live
innocent,
voice.
I bet you wouldn't be thinking, can this be over, XP?
Right? I feel like, everybody's guilty! Sus!
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room.
Yeah, he had the goggles.
I was somewhere
right.
totally different.
You don't know me then it
I definitely heard Teru's voice.
Get me the hell out of here.
Crap!
I hear they have Xbox in
Let me
prison
ask
now.
you again.
They have Xbox in
Did
prison
you
now?
go to the storage room during the blackout?
Oh yeah, but everyone gets executed.
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I
definitely heard Teru's voice.
The controller.
It's handsome, unlike his face.
And Jamal's gonna give
recording
the
or something?
Yeah, Jamal won't give you the controller.
Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right.
As long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Brick.
Just because we heard Teru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall.
Oh, scoped.
Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right? So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall.
He will be for pretty lips. Oh no. That's terrible.
But...
I see. So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining hall.
Is that true, Teru?
Hold on a second!
Can you explain this, Teru?
I told you to wait a second! What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout!
Where are you from again?
What is his voice? What happened to his voice?
I was born in West Asabu and raised in South Iowa.
The hell?
And before I watched that, his voice just...
Hey, you guys! This guy's a major...
If Teru was in the dining hall during the black...
Well, I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back and forth.
Huh? Was Teru actually there during that time?
I sure was! I was there the whole damn time!
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. People's lives are at stake.
You played too much Among Us one.
Damn right! You guys should have been
homie's gonna-
deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories!
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying.
However, I am not sure. Why don't we consult his net?
Gosh, yeah, don't be saying things like that, don't make no sense! Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall? Probably can't. Oh, you...
I throw that out
I
there
can
again.
prove it with this!
Oh no.
If you're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came back, then you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time.
Whoa, what?
Don't make me remember! It's so embarrassing!
No, this is a very important question. Well, Teru,
Hentai.
if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that.
He's such a bird.
Huh? It was a pretty clever way of tricking. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
I'm sorry! I'm so sorry! I showed you something so...
How about it? You can't answer, Teru?
There's no
think
way
he's
it
gonna
would
get
slip from your
barbecued.
mind. Especially not a pervert like you.
Even so... Nagito! Say something!
Wait, give up. Teru. I'm disappointed too, you know. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that? Hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Huh?
His voice is so weird.
But it's already decided, right?
No. The murder wasn't hadn't been cleared up yet, Chef?
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore.
It appears he's saying...
Oh my god, just kill someone!
Oh, you calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Come on, Manumi. Enough with the whimpering and translate.
He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
weapon, huh? It's not the knife, right?
No shit.
Judging from Byakuya's wounds, it was a thin-edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Also, if they stabbed from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in length.
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
Not good enough! Not good enough at all! He said, not good enough. Fine, I got it.
Wanna do it? Wanna do it?
What is he even saying?
Try to do it.
What a confusing accent.
Oh my god. It's a skewer. Oh no, come on! People. Come on, the fuck do I know? Oh, iron. It's an iron. You're smart, Lexi. Give me an O. Shit. Oh, come on. Blue had an I. An R, whatever. 2 R's. We're not okay. I'm gonna die. Give me an O. Iron what? Oh, here, here. Why is it going faster? Stop going faster. Stop. Stop it. Oh, okay, alright. Is what, S? No. Cure.
W.
Oh, W. My bad. Move out of the way. That was my W. Ow. That was my W. Give me my W. I don't want it in stock. Just give me my W. Oh my god, I'm dead. Give Give me an S, give me an S, give me an S, give me an S. I need an S. Go away. Oh, I'm dead. I'm so fucking dead! No! No! Come on! Oh my god. Why is such a long class trial? This was not supposed to take this long. I'm like, oh, it's only an hour.
This is mine.
Yes.
We will never give up.
I have this on easy too, by the way. I couldn't imagine playing on not easy. Like if this was. Okay, what is this? We know what we're doing now, so.
We've got the who, what, where, and are working on the how.
Yeah. That's good. That's the final part, and then the how. That's good. Should be. He's like, no, I didn't do it!
Before the execution you get the why. Inside because in piecing it together as in party.
Is it because I'm as in a party? You're good. Kind of figure it out. I didn't think it was gonna take this. Like, I like this game, but I didn't think this was gonna take that long. Oh, sorry, Yomi.
Nice.
Where's my O? Where's my A?
I'm gonna go smoke this.
Alright. Iron skewer, that hurts. What's that? Those are fine. Nice. Moving so much faster.
You may as well wait, it will be this time by the time you get going.
You may have to wait. Maybe this time you'll get it done. Yeah. Get rid of that. Get rid of it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, E. Why did I do that? I spelled that wrong. These K's are gonna hit. Nope. It's mine. Got it! There. I need another R. Give me another R. Give me another R. Give me another R. There's an R right there, too. Boom. I got it!
I got it! That's it! The weapon must be the iron skewer!
Huh? The iron skewer?
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly.
Hey, Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
Avril Lavigne?
Avril Lavigne?
What? Why?
Huh? Did he really just say that?
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped him somewhere on the island, didn't you?
This school trip has a no littering rule.
I love Apple.
If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Hey.
Island sirens? Just for littering?
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never once saw Teru.
I don't like a girlfriend.
It's probably the kitchen again.
Teru, just man up.
That's the only song I know about her. I don't know any other songs by her. That's literally about her being jealous of another woman. That's all I know. A corner opponent will be surrounded by soul shields, so people will not listen to what you have to say. They're probably paying you to condemn your classmate, but this is a class trial where you must argue against your opponent. Panic is most all the time. Sorry, the panic talk attack. PTA.
What the hell was my shit when I was 1-4?
When I was 14. Emo, Lexi. This is what I know what it is. It's just like a first game. Something like,
What the hell you saying, you stupid color hick?
He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country hip? I guess we have no...
There's a weapon even trying to kick into this. Ooh. He hit it in his butt.
I'm not hiding that thing!
He said, I'm not hiding anything!
I'm hiding that thing! I'm not hiding anything!
Jesus. Panic talk action. It's like when I get
Did he put it in food?
Shut up! I don't know! That's impossible! Paris Hilton! Nonsense!
Paris Hilton? What is he even talking about?
Unforgivable! I don't know! That's impossible!
Paris Hilton!
Shut up! I don't know! That's impossible!
Oops.
Paris Hilton!
Why does he keep saying Paris Hilton?
Unforgivable!
Paris Hilton!
I don't know! That's impossible! Unforgivable! Where would the weapon be?
The bone meat. The meat bone. Oops. The bone meat on.
Meat on the bone.
Yeah.
Meat on the bone.
What it says. Meat on the bone. And
where would the weapon be?
Meat on the bone.
This is the end.
Dude, he's like poisoned. Pull out the mouth. Who does that?
Could the iron skewer have been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone?
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything.
Yes, rabies.
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked. But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected. Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
The meat on the bone. Paris Hilton! Avril Lavigne! Paris Hilton!
There's no way that exists here.
We need to confirm this now! So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
All right.
Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute.
She's scary.
I'll eat the whole...
Wait, hold on a second. Time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over.
About that.
Huh?
Oh.
I'm right here.
Oh.
He's eating it.
I'm already eating it. A bear that eats meat.
They can't eat my meat on the bone.
Now that I think about it, that's pretty normal. What is this? So yummy! Damn it! That's my meat! I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life!
There's never a wild bear.
This is bad! Seriously, this is really bad!
My! There's something inside the meat! Look what came out! Isn't that...
An iron skewer?
Yes.
Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone.
The sword of destruction,
Encased in bone and meat. Oh, no, I
meat.
wouldn't do that.
It's brought catastrophe unto
Somebody
Byakuya.
talks.
As expected of Teru Teru. You're wrong. I'm not the killer. I'm
He's
not
like
the kind of
foaming
person
out his eyes too, his nose and his mouth.
kill someone. I got it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me.
Great steel bone.
Great steel bone.
Jeez, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet? Lisa, you're all nothing but a bunch of poor, loud-mouthed, fast-food-eating pets.
You don't need to translate anymore.
I guess we need to settle this. To do that, we need to go over...
Oh my god.
So, we need to do it.
Peter, sit on the toilet.
Oh yeah, I know how to do this. It's fine. Oh, the rest of it is the same. Remove the ritual on the gaps or shows for hints and stuff. So many things. What the hell is that? Blackout. What do you say?
I'm trying to piece this together real quick.
Yeah, I'm trying to too. Stock too. Bianca.
Easy, Slim. It's a man, it's a man.
Iron's turned on. Oh, iron's turned on. Got Bianca. Who did Bianca see? Has amazing hearing, so yeah, okay. Found on the table. This one's a little different because the first game was easy with a different. This one, what's the third chance storage?
Here's everything that happened in this case. Let's try going over the whole incident.
First try, thanks. Yeah, I was surprised I got the first one.
Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel. He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received. Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us. Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway. But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion. They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m.
The air conditioners. Same time.
The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for these. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on. Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item
his
that
binoculars, or his night vision.
That item was the night vision goggles. Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right. Everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan. The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito. While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen. The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was
because they're working together, you're allowed to work together.
That's why the killer prepared all the items
but only the person that
committed
the crime is the true black end, so I think that's what happened.
They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand.
Unless, I don't know, maybe they weren't working together. Why would he know it was
the long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it. With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item. That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter. With this, the killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source.
You can't say that because you're not playing,
He's in a vent. He's under the floorboards.
But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table. Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there. If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed. He had to retrieve that knife, and at that moment...
Oof. Stab,
the killer
stab,
lurking
stab.
beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer. The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move. After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen.
Seems like a lot of work to do that.
And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. There's only one person who would have been able
I'm
to
so
commit
glad
this
he's
crime.
the first person to be executed because
Especially if that person is someone w'ho'd think of
Piece
an
of shit.
unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food.
His. The killer is.
Isn't that right, Teru
Jimmy.
Hanamura?
No, it's not Jimmy.
If he had kept his mouth shut, he would have gotten away with it.
That's
Pretty
what
much,
happened.
yeah,
How about it? Did I get anything wrong?
No. This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never.
Lies.
It seems this is the end.
Oof. There are 6 phases. That was. Oh my god. I got a B. I got a B? Come on.
It looks like your argument has come to a close. Whoops! I lost control of my wild side for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate? Well, putting that aside. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote.
Here we all go.
Just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier.
Why did this happen?
Who will be chosen as the blackened?
Well,
Will
what's
they
his
make
name
the
was
right
gonna
choice
get killed,
or the
but
dreadfully
he was a murderer. He was gonna murder someone, but he didn't commit the murder, so he's not the killer or the murderer. And you don't judge people in the game just because they might have or they could have, but they failed, because it's happened before. Because only killers can be judged, like, or executed, unless everyone gets. The true killer has to be caught. If they don't get caught,
That's the murder method in one of these games.
that is, yeah, it's the first one. They blame it on someone else. They blame it on one of the victims. They do a double murder.
Correct.
They use the. They
But
have
the
this one guy
who
kill.
directly caused the death is considered the murderer.
Exactly. He's gonna get cooked or something scary.
What are you talking about? You're playing that stupid dogma crap.
Yeah, why did you kill?
You've got it wrong.
Not a good game. Not good.
Hey!
Oh. Still gonna murder someone.
When you caught me? What? Hey!
He was planning to kill someone, but he wasn't the murderer, so he doesn't become blackened.
Blackened?
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what they call it.
Impossible!
They're Asian, that's what they call it.
Well...
Because Asians don't like black people.
Oh wow, that's rude.
What? Amazing! No. See?
That's crazy.
Nah.
Kidding,
right? Man.
Ultimate Fantastic. Ooh.
What's doing my pill?
See?
Not my table.
Don't fuck with me!
What?
He wants people to come stronger.
Amazing.
By doing. There's no point in him surviving. It's more significant for him to die as everyone's trial.
What's going on?
What's going on?
He has no intention of surviving and then leaves all of them to die.
What's wrong?
Ooh, he doesn't care.
Well... What? You're right. Hey!
He set him up, but he still wasn't a true murderer.
Still electrocute the shit out of people.
Nope. Perhaps.
What?
See?
I will guide you.
Oof.
Why?
So he gave his life to protect him. How rude.
Such despair.
Oh no, despair.
No way.
Someone like me. How unexpected.
That's funny. He wanted to kill him, but ended up killing him. The other guy.
Isn't that right? Right? Man. Great! Impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Hey! Huh?
What's the matter?
If a blackened killer loses, a fun punishment awaits them.
Wait! No!
Hey!
It doesn't matter if it's an accident, self-defense, or intentional. A murder is still a murder. If you kill someone, that's murder.
Hey!
Impossible!
That's... Hey!
Why you?
Ryu's execution is one of my favorites. The music is so good.
Oh no. The one execution that got me really bad was in the first one where the guy got killed with 1,000 baseballs or 10,000 hits. That was like...
Baseballs!
What?
That is...
Yeah, killed with over 10,000 baseballs.
Answer me.
Baseballs.
Yeah, shot from a machine.
Baseballs.
I needed to go back home no matter what!
Oh no, that's gonna scar me.
That was
Leon.
chapter 1.
Yeah, chapter 1. Oh my gosh. Oh god. No one else really.
Okay, I'm
none of the other
going now.
murders never really bothered
When I
me.
come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Oh my, you're still talking about that?
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees success for its graduates, right? So, I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but...
Yes, you're right.
I was
then I'll
sad
just have
that
to do my best to keep the
Celine or whatever,
Hanamura diner
Therese
from
died by fire. But I was like, whatever, it wasn't too bad.
What
She
if
got
I'll
ran
be
over.
fine? Moms are strong. I won't lose to some illness.
Celestial, yeah. She was Faye.
That's why I need to go home! Hey! Damn it!
No sympathy? I have no sympathy for him.
Wrong! That's why I wanted to go home!
But it's probably gonna be scary and gross. Since it's
Fine.
I'm sorry. I think I'm the one who went crazy.
So...
He says motive's boring.
You can't!
Jeez,
Oh.
get out of my way!
Ah.
Well now.
Wait.
Now then, I prepared a
Oh no.
Please!
This is gonna be bad. I can already tell, because they're all usually situated around what their ultimate ability
Let's
is.
give it everything we've got!
It's probably gonna get cooked alive.
Mama!
Deep for oh Jesus.
Deep fried Jesus.
Wait, what? The helicopter.
That sounds horrible.
Is that napalm? What the fuck? Oh. What the fuck? We're putting him in a volcano! What? Oh no! Whoa!
Fun fact: if you don't know, before any of these games are written or anything, the director makes the executions and then makes characters pay.
Wow, really? Blue, fun fact if you don't, that's horrible.
Yeah! Damn it!
How cruel.
What?
There.
No.
What are you saying?
Nice.
That was... that's right up there with the baseball one.
All characters, even ones that actually survive, have executions. In DR1 Kadoka had an execution lined up for Chihiro, if you can believe.
Oh, Chihiro. Chihiro's my favorite. Oh, Chihiro's so sweet and innocent. Who would she kill?
Everyone.
What?
Not fair.
Of course.
Huh? So cruel! Then...
He said your ma'am.
Stupid!
Such despair.
He's addicted to despair, just like Junko. Horrible.